What's up, this squad? Back with another video. I seen the titles going down. Make sure to like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it right here. Y'all at Fox News says Secret Service already cracked down on security ahead of President Trump's appearance at Madison Square Garden. Fans arriving for Knicks Spurs Game 3 were met with enhanced security as they entered MSG hours before NBA Finals tip-off. Says right here, a security fence went up around the arena. Bags were banned, and the Knicks told fans to show up at least 2 hours early. If y'all haven't seen these tickets, I'm not going to lie, it is something outrageous. I think I seen the cheapest ticket. I don't know how true this is, but I can definitely about imagine it. It most likely is. I think the lowest ticket I seen, and it literally was, I'm talking about something serious, 15,000. 15,000. Definitely wild. Check it out right here.
Any bag you see on this line here.
So I got all bag check. You got it right here. President Trump has boarded Marine One in New Jersey en route to Madison Square Garden for Game 3. So y'all see President Trump geeked up, ready to go. Definitely lit, definitely ready. And I will be showing y'all, President Trump as well at the game. You got right here multiple, videos of President Trump pulling up, at Madison Square Garden, which is, I'm not gonna lie, pretty cool. I know I told y'all yesterday that I've not ever seen President Trump in person at all, and I feel like that'd be like one of the coolest things to see, and a witness. So people there actually, you have it pretty lucky, to be able to see something like this and witness, a president, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, the Secret Service agent looks crazy young. That's wild. That's what's up though. Both of them do. That's what's up. Got it right here. Says, and again, y'all see by the title, I'm going to be showing y'all some stuff. Check it out before we get into that.
Is definitely buzzing, and Madison Square Garden is set to erupt. We are just over 2 hours from the NBA Finals Game 3. It will be the first home game in the finals for the Knicks in 27 years. And as you mentioned, in attendance will be native New Yorker President Donald Trump, who was 26 years old the last time the Knicks actually completed the job and won the championship back in 1973. So behind me, you can see the players are warming up here on the court. The Knicks led by Jalen Brunson and the Spurs by Victor Wembanyama, although neither player on the court right now. The president is expected to take the game in from one of the suites just above this lower bowl, while New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani is expected to have a slightly less expensive but still pricey seat elsewhere within the arena. The cheapest tickets today, John.
I'm not gonna lie, Zoran Mamdani don't need to be. Zoran Mamdani got, you got people that's constantly talking about, President Trump. Oh, President Trump, he needs to fix this. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. Let me tell y'all something. Zoran Mamdani, man, I ain't about to get started today.
For roughly $5,000. Crazy prices. Meanwhile, outside Madison Square Garden, security is robust. The NYPD, Secret Service, air marshals, and other federal law enforcement are all here. The NYPD is using drones to monitor the security perimeter, and fans attending tonight's game will not be allowed to bring bags. They're also advised to arrive 2 hours early to go through a TSA-style security screening. The Secret Service and NYPD also canceled tonight's watch party.
There it is.
It's your good friend.
And I want to play this video. I'm going to play this video before I play the others of what I have to say. Because so many people, when I say so many people have something to say constantly and constantly and constantly. Says right here, CNN just blasted this absolute gem. Donald Trump making an appearance on air at New York Knicks game in 1994 and in 2004. For all the people that say, oh, President Trump, he don't like basketball, he don't like sports. Did people forget that he's about to have the UFC event at the White House? I'm not going to lie, I love sports. So if I was ever president, I would do the same thing. Why not? I feel like it's fire. Check it out.
It's your good friend Donald Trump, man.
Donald, yes. My business partner.
What does it say, walk on?
I love this game, and if you don't, you're fired.
But, I mean, who's more of a New Yorker president than Donald Trump? I know he has rejected his citizenship there and has moved to Florida, but the guy has a tower called Trump Tower up on Fifth Avenue. He's from Queens. He is a New York character and has been for decades. It's not like out of the realm that he would want to go to Madison Square Garden and be part of the action.
Let's watch a little bit of, this is not the first time that President Trump has interacted with the NBA. Back when he was a New Yorker, a couple things stood out to us. Watch.
It's your good friend Donald Trump, man.
Donald, yes. My business partner.
What does it say, walk on?
I love this game, and if you don't,
And me personally, I just don't see. I truly just don't see how people just constantly always have something to say. Always got something to say. Always. Not even on the facts. What was that? 1994 and 2004. Like, come on now. You got it right here. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver just went full Trump mode at Madison Square Garden, saying this.
Trump, I've been with the league for a long time. I ran NBA Entertainment years ago. He did an I Love Kids game spot with us. He was a fixture at NBA at Madison Square Garden. You guys remember, well, all of you, when you played here, not Draymond, but back in the old days, he had courtside
Not
seats.
Draymond.
He was here all the time. He was at drafts, so he's a genuine Knicks fan. And so, yes, there's some inconvenience to the fans here, but one looking around this arena, it's packed. So people listen, they came early, they got through whatever extra security, which is necessary. So as I said, I think we should be using sports to create more of a sense of community with people, not less.
We know you're a New Yorker, 55 years. We know you have to be neutral, but how big is this for the
Trump?
And let me tell you something. And you might have different, obviously individuals that's looking crazy. I see Kenny looking crazy. Draymond honestly was probably the only one that, looked about interesting about it. You see everybody, you see Kenny's face, you see man, I don't know how I forget this guy name. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all are gonna be mad at me. Y'all see, and y'all probably like, oh, Reckless, you say that you love sports and you love this and you love this. Charles Barkley. You got Charles Barkley here, and he's looking crazy. And you see and you realizing just about of you can definitely tell body language. You can see, you can tell body language, as Adam Silver is speaking, you can definitely tell, and just looking how, everybody looking, nobody has smiled, nobody has said nothing but Draymond Green within it. And it's okay. You can't expect everybody to like Trump. You can't expect everybody to enjoy that he's there. But at the same time, I feel like Adam Silver's right. Within that community, as somebody said, notice how Silver didn't say anything about Hakeem Jeffries. And we're going to get into that. But just seeing, it's very, to me, it's important. I feel like it's something that should always be, like that. It's just embracing that. I love sports, whether if it's golf, whether if it's tennis, whether if it's soccer, basketball, football, UFC. I love it all. I truly love it all. Whatever that I love, to be competitive, and I'm coaching now, so I love it all. I'm telling y'all, definitely a beautiful thing. You got it right here, Hakeem Jeffries. Just check out what he said. I ain't about to even read. Just listen to what he says.
To say about Donald Trump going to the Knicks game, and
mind you, I've never seen Hakeem Jeffries wear anything New York Knicks related at all. I'm not even gonna lie.
At this point, it's game day. And I think Knicks fans just want to enjoy Game 3, the first home game that we've had in 27 years. But it also is not clear to me that Donald Trump is a big Knicks fan. I mean, does this guy even know the difference between Karl Rove and Karl Anthony Towns? I don't think so. He's just injecting himself into the NBA Finals because he always
he's pissing me off because the way he keep pausing and talking.
Has to bring the MAGA circus into town. And that's unfortunate. Thank you, everyone.
Who's your favorite Knick?
Well, Brunson's fantastic. Towns is fantastic. They just have a great team.
Bronson is fantastic. Towns is fantastic. But you got Hakeem Jeffries saying that he doesn't know the difference between both Karls. Hakeem is a joke. He's a joke. I don't understand it. I feel like they push so much hatred that it's honestly becoming so annoying to the fact that, like, I don't know, man. It's all like it's one of those things to where people actually need to wake up, realize that that's their whole agenda to push. It's all this hatred towards President Trump. That's it, and that's all. Just being real.
Well, I'm just confused. Does Hakeem Jeffries ever work? The last time I saw Hakeem Jeffries, he was on the Capitol steps doing a sing-along, like he was in that show Glee. They were out there singing Kumbaya. What President Trump understands is culture is upstream of politics. So I've covered the president for a long time. I've gone with him to the US Open. I've gone with him to FIFA. He knows that these sporting events bring people together. You've got to go where the people are. You've got Republicans, Independents, Democrats, all there to support this sporting event. And that's what President Trump understands.
Okay, Jennifer.
Well, real talk. And I truly feel the same way within it. I'm not even gonna lie. I truly feel the same way within it. It's got sports bring people together, from across the political spectrum. And I truly love that. Like I keep telling people, regardless of who, you vote for, regardless of who you supporting, from when I grew up, obviously I think things have just gotten worse and like bad. Cause like, people can vote for an individual or, support somebody and everybody will still get along with like different things. And I'm not saying that it was all just peaches and cream, like everything was fire, because it definitely, but with certain things, you kind of just left it alone. And I feel like so many people, and again, it's within this, this younger generation. I know y'all are going to be reckless as you too, me being 28, but still, like, regardless, I truly just look at the simple fact of like people have, I don't know, people that just got soft with things. You know what I mean? People have truly got soft with things. This right here, though, last clip I'm going to show y'all. President Trump did arrive. Y'all see? You got President Trump. Definitely amazing. Definitely something that I literally cannot scroll on that picture. truly, think that was pretty cool that, he did, show up at the game and stuff like that. I literally was just watching the game, but y'all know me, my parlay didn't hit. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Definitely, y'all know. Y'all let me know your comments down below. I'm going to try my best, to respond and do what I need to do as far as that. I told y'all, no matter how big, this channel gets with the Recklezz Film, I truly love, speaking to y'all and, giving that thanks, giving that conversation and that love, is definitely needed. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, please. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.